Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Vijay Girthuri, and in this video, we are going to discuss about how to take a snapshot of EBS volume and attach and mount to new EC2 instance. And in previous video, I explained you how to create EBS volume and attach and mount to Windows EC2 instance. And in this video, I'll explain you how to take a snapshot and attach to new EC2 instance. So here, snapshot is nothing but snapshot is a base feature for creating backups of our EBS volumes, or else we can explain like snapshot is an exact replica of a volume. So here you can see this is the structure. Right now we are going to create, first we are going to create one Windows EC2 instance, and when we create any instance, then automatically root EBS volume will be created. And after creating this EC2 instance, we are going to connect to this instance, and we are going to create some of the files and folders in this Windows instance one. And after creating files and folders, we are going to take a snapshot of Windows instance one, and then we are going to terminate this Windows instance one. And after, we are going to create new Windows instance 2. So when we create Windows instance 2, then automatically root EBS volume will be created for this Windows instance 2. And after creating this, we are going to attach this Windows instance 1 EBS volume to Windows instance 2. So here we will find all the files and folders which have been created in Windows instance 1. So yes, guys, so let's quickly log into AWS Management Console and let's create Windows EC2 instance first. Need to select EC2 and instances. Here we need to select launch instance. Here I'm giving Windows instance 1. Same like this, guys. Let's follow this. I'm giving Windows instance 1, and AMI we need to select Windows. And here you can see instance type T2 micro is enough, and we are going to select key pair EC2 key. And in networking settings, we need to select VPC and we need to select subnet. And always we need to keep this in enable, because when we keep this in disable, IP will not be allocated for this Windows EC2 instance. So we need to keep this in enable, and we need to select security groups. And by default, when we select Windows, the default storage is 30 GB, and directly we can launch with this. And let's select launch instance, and let's select instances. And here you can see our Windows instance 1 is in pending state. So let's keep here Windows instance state is equal to running. So there it will display all the running instances. So that's why I'm keeping here instance state is equal to running. So when we create any instance, automatically EBS volume will be created, guys. So directly select volumes, and here you will find this volume. Here you can see one volume has been created for this Windows instance. So when I reload this, remove this and let's again reload this. And you can see it is in running state. Instance state is equal to running. Let's again reload this. Why it was not showing? And here you can see Windows 1, Windows instance 1 is in running state. So when I come here, when we create Windows EC2, any of the instance, either Linux or Windows, by default, one EBS root volume will be created. This is the root volume, and it is in use state, guys. So here you can see this is the root EBS volume. Let's connect to this Windows EC2 instance. So you need to select RDP, and here we need to give the public IP address of our Windows EC2 instance. So this is the public IP address. We need to paste it here, and we need to select show options, and here we need to give the username. So we need to select connect, and you need to select RDP, and this is the username administrator. Directly paste it here, and you need to select connect, and now it will ask password, guys. So to generate this password, you need to select get password, and you need to upload your private key. Previously we have given EC2 key. This is the key which you have given for the Windows EC2 instance. So we need to select this. We need to select open, and we need to select decrypt password. So here this is the password. We need to copy this, and we need to paste it here, and we need to select OK, and we need to select yes. Now it was connecting to our Windows EC2 instance. So refresh this, guys. And here let's create some of the folders. Let's wait for some time. It was some of the laggy. Here you can see, guys, this is the public IP for address 52.204.202.72. So when I come here to these Windows instances, so when I select this and this is the public IP for address, you can see 52.204.202.72 and private IPv4 address is 10.0.0.231. So when I select this, here you can see this is the private IP address 10.0.0.231. We have connected to our Windows EC2 instance. So let's create some of the files and folders here, guys. So directly I will select file manager and here I am selecting this PC and here you can see this is the default root EBS volume. So this is the volume, guys. So when I select volumes, here you can see this is the volume. This was created when we create this Windows EC2 instance, automatically EBS volume has been created with 30 GB and this is the default storage. So when I come here, here you can see it was 30 GB. So here I will create some of the folders, guys. So selecting new and folder and here I am going to select Vijay and I'll paste here, guys, and I will create up to 100 folders. Here you can see, guys, I'm created approximately 83 folders. So let's again open this and I'll open this PC and in C drive here you can see I has created nearly 83 folders, guys. So you can create your own or else you can download any of the web pages or any of the things. Here you can download whatever you want. So let's take a snapshot of this root EBS volume and let's create another Windows instance and let's attach this snapshot to Windows 2 EC2 instance and let's access the data. Let's access this all folders, guys. So I'll close this. So again, I'm showing you here, guys. Here you can see in this default storage. So when I select this PC, in this disk C, that means local disk C, this means root EBS volume. In this root EBS volume, I have created some of the folders. So these are all the folders. Here you can see these are all the folders. You can find up, I have created up to 83 folders I have created. So I'll take a snapshot, guys. So you need to take a snapshot, you need to go to volumes and this is the root EBS volume, guys. Here you can see this is for this when we create instance our EBS volume has been created. This is the EBS volume. So I will take a snapshot for this root EBS volume. So to take a snapshot we need to select this and you need to select actions and here you need to select create snapshot. So I'm going to select this. So here we need to give the description. So here I'm giving my snapshot for Windows instance. So here you can see, guys, I'm giving the description like my snapshot for Windows instance and encryption. It is not in encrypted state. So you can give tag here. So I'm giving tag. So key I'm giving name and I'll copy this my snapshot for Windows instance and same for value I'm giving this and I'm going to select create snapshot. So automatically here you can see snapshot will be created. So when I open this in a new tab, here you can see snapshot has been created, so it is in pending state. Here you can see, guys, it is in pending state. Right now it is in creating and right now here you can see it is in unavailable. So we need to see here available and we need to see here active. So let's again refresh this. So it was taking exact copy of our EBS volume, guys, root EBS volume. It was taking exact copy. So that's why we called it a snapshot. Here snapshot is also nothing but it is a base feature for creating backups of our EBS volume. So let's reload this again. And here you can see it was completed and 100% it is available. So now let's do one thing. Let's terminate this Windows instance one, guys. So here you can see we need to terminate this. We need to select this and we need to select the instance state. and we need to select terminate instance. So I'm going to terminate this and I'll reload this. And here you can see our RDP has been stopped. Your remote desktop service session has ended because we terminated our Windows instance. So let's keep aside guys. So here you can see right now our Windows instance 1 is in shutting down state. So let's reload this. Let's terminate this. So when we terminate Windows instance 1, automatically EBS volume will be destroyed guys. Root EBS volume will be destroyed. So let's reload this. Here you can see it was not showing EBS volume, root EBS volume. So when I come here and when I reload this, it will be terminated. So here you can see it was terminated and right now we don't have any of the volumes, but we have taken a snapshot of Windows instance 1. In this snapshot, we are having all the files and folders and everything. So now let's create another Windows instance. So I'm going to select launch instance. And here we need to give the name of the instance. So here I'm giving Windows instance 2. I'm giving the name like Windows instance 2. Here we need to select Windows and we need to select the instance type. I'm going with the free tier eligible T2 micro. We need to select the key pay and we need to select networking. We need to select VPC and we need to select subnet. And here you can say always should be in enable state guys because IP will not be allocated if you keep this in disable. So I'm going to select security group and the default storage is 30 GB. I'm going with 30 GB and directly I'm going to select launch instance. So we need to select instances and let's reload this. And here you can see our Windows instance 2. Here you can see our Windows instance 2 is in pending state. So let's reload this. It is in pending state. And after here you can see when I come to volumes. So when I reload this, here you can see one EBS root volume has been created. So here you can see guys, it was showing in use. So it was attached to this Windows instance. So when we create any of the instance, automatically EBS volume will be created. Root EBS volume guys. So let's reload this. Here you can see it is in running state. So let's keep instance state is equal to running. So now let's connect to this Windows instance. So we need to copy public IPv4 address of our Windows instance and we need to select RDP. So I'm going to remove this and I'm going to select our public IP address and the username is administrator. So I'm going to select connect. So it will ask password. So to generate password, you need to select this and you need to select connect and you need to select RDP client. And here we need to upload our private IP. Sorry, we need to select our key pair guys. So let's select instances again and let's reload and reload and reload. And let's select this. We need to select connect and we need to select RDP and here we need to select get password. And here we need to upload our key guys. Here you can see this is the key, EC2 key. I'm going to select OK and we need to select decrypt password. So this is the password. I'm going to copy this and we need to paste it here. We need to select OK. So it will connect to our Windows instance. So we need to select yes. So it will connect to our Windows instance 2 guys. So up to now here when I come here you can see up to now we have created one Windows instance. So when we create Windows instance automatically root EBS volume has been created. So we have created up to 86 folders in Windows instance 1 and after we have taken a snapshot of Windows instance 1 and we have terminated this Windows instance 1 and now we created Windows instance 2. So when we create Windows instance 2 automatically root EBS volume has been created. So now let's attach our Windows Instance 1 EBS volume to Windows Instance 2. So here you will find in Windows Instance 2, you will find all the files and folders which have been created in Windows Instance 1. So let's come here. So it was loading guys, Windows Instance 1. It will be laggy, take some of the time guys because it created with only one CPU. Let's refresh this. Again, let's refresh this. We need to select yes. It was asking internet, so I'm going to select yes, or else you can select no. that is up to your wish. So I'm going to select yes again. It was still loading. Here, now it isn't running still. So here you can see the private IPv4 address of our Windows instance 2 is 50.19.37.113. So when I come here, so when I select instances, when I select Windows Instance 2, this is the private IPv4 address. You can see 50.19.37.113. So here you can see private IPv4 address is 10.0.0.0.250. So when I come here, sorry, when I select here, here you can see in private IPv4 address 10.0.0.250. So we have connected to our Windows Instance 2. So let's open this in this PC. Here you can see right now we have only one EBS volume, that is root EBS volume. This is 30 GB. So when I come here, so when I select volumes, this is the default volume, root EBS volume guys, which you have been created. When we create Windows Instance 2, automatically EBS volume, this is the root EBS volume has been created. So now let's do one thing. Now let's attach this snapshot to our Windows Instance 2. So to attach, you need to select this. So again I'm showing you, when I select disk C, here you can see we don't have any files guys. Here you can see we don't have any files. So now let's do one thing. Let's attach this snapshot. Here you can see let's attach this snapshot to this Windows Instance 2. So to attach this snapshot, you need to select this snapshot and you need to select actions. And here you need to select create volume from snapshot. You need to select this, and here I'm going with all the default one. Here you can select GP2 or any of the things. So I'm going with the general purpose SSD, which is a GP3. And here you can see it was creating with 30 GB, and I'm going to select create volume. So when I select create volume, so when I go to volumes here, when I reload this, one volume will be created. So volume is nothing but this is snapshot guys. Here you can see we have created with the GP3. So here you can see guys, this is the snapshot. This is the snapshot of our Windows Instance 1 snapshot guys. So here you can see root EBS, this is the root EBS volume. It is in use. So this is the snapshot, it is in available. So let's give the naming here, Windows 1 snapshot. So here I'm giving the name like Windows 1 snapshot. So now let's attach this snapshot to this Windows Instance 2 to access all the files and folders. So we need to, this is the snapshot. So to attach, so right now it is in available state guys. So to attach, you need to select this and you need to select actions and you need to select attach volume. And here we need to select instance. For which instance we are going to attach this volume. So I'm going to select Windows Instance 2. This isn't running. So here you can select whatever you want. So I'm selecting XVDB. So we need to select attach volume. So when I come here, here you can see it is in use state. So when I come here, we need to, in search bar, we need to select directly select create guys. Directly type create. So here you can see we need to select create and format hard disk partitions. So you need to select this, and here you will find that disk. Here you can see this is the disk which you have been attached. It was created with 30 GB. This is our that thing, but this is a snapshot guys. In this drive we have all the files and folders. So again I will show you. So here you can see it was showing disk 1. So when I select detach volume, so when I select this, so when I select action, so when I select force detach volume, so when I select here detach, automatically there it will be removed guys. So here you can see it was not showing now. So now let's attach again. You need to select this, you need to select actions, you need to select attach volume. So I'm going to select Windows Instance 2, I'm going to select to this instance, and here I'm going to give this. and we need to select attach volume. So when I come here, again it was showing in use. So it was attached to this Windows EC2 instance. That why is what showing in use. So let's come to here RDP. Here it will show. Here you can see it was showing. So to access this disk one, you need to select right click here and you need to select online. Here you can see it was converted to online. And now let's close this and let's open File Explorer. And here you can see this is in this PC. Here you can find two disks. This is our root EBS volume which you have been created when we create Windows EC2 instance or Linux EC2 instance. One root EBS volume will be created. This is the root EBS volume, and this is the snapshot of our Windows instance one. So when I open this, here you can see all the files, all the folders, Vijay, and here you can see when I come down, you will find guys here. It will be some lagging. Let's Here you can see 83 folders, which you have, these all the folders we have created in Windows instance one. We have created a snapshot. So when I come here, here you can see this is the Windows instance one snapshot. So we have converted this snapshot to a volume. So this is the volume. We have converted to a volume and we have attached this volume to this Windows instance 2. In Windows instance 2, you are accessing all the folders which have been created in Windows instance 1. Again, I am telling you guys, to create a snapshot, you need to, sorry, to create a snapshot, you need to go to volumes, and this is the root EBS volume. You need to select this root EBS volume. So you need to select actions and you need to select create volume. When you select create volume, so sorry, you need to select create snapshot. So when you select create snapshot, automatically snapshot will be created here guys. It will show the snapshot here. So after creating snapshot, if you want to attach this snapshot to any of the EC2 instance, you need to select this and you need to select actions and you need to select create volume from a snapshot. When you select this, same like this, snapshot will be converted to a volume. So after converting this, you need to select this and you need to select actions and you need to select attach volume. So when you select attach volume, it will be shown here guys. So when you select create and disk partitions, it will show here. So you need to right click here. So you need to select online. So when you select online, it will be mounted to our Windows instance too. Then you will find all the folders here. So this is how you can create a snapshot and you can attach a snapshot to another Windows EC2 instance and you can access all the files and folders. So this is all about this video guys. I think you can, so I think it will be informative. So after completing this video, try to remove all these instances and snapshot guys. So let's remove this Windows instance. So again, I'm telling you, this is the Windows instance 2. In this Windows instance 2, you are accessing all the files. Here you can see this is the local disk D. That means this is our snapshot. And in this snapshot, you can see all the folders. Here you can see all the 86 folders which have been created in Windows instance 1. So yes guys, this is all about this video. So now let's terminate this Windows instance 1. We need to select this. We need to select actions. We need to select, we need to select instance set. We need to select terminate instance. So when we select this terminate instance, here when we select terminate instance, automatically root EBS volume will be destroyed guys. Here you can see this EBS volume will be destroyed. So when I select terminate, here you can see successfully terminated showing. So it is in shutdowning state guys. So let's wait for some time. Here you can see it was your remote desktop service session has ended. So we are terminating our Windows instance. So session has been ended. So let's reload this. It is in shutting down stage. So let's reload this again. So let's come here and let's reload to here. So when Windows instance 2 is terminated, then automatically root EBS volume also will be destroyed guys. So I will show you that. Let's again reload. Here you can see it was terminated. So when I come to volumes, so when I reload this, you can see our root EBS volume has been removed, but this volume has didn't removed guys. So we need to remove this. When we terminate any of the either it is Windows or Linux. When we terminate that instance, root EBS volume will only terminate, guys. But when we create this custom EBS volume will not be removed. So we need to select this and we select actions and we need to select delete volume and we need to select delete, and you can see it was deleted. So let's remove our snapshot. Here you can see this is the snapshot of our Windows instance one. So let's remove this. You need to select this and you need to select actions. You need to select delete snapshot. And here we need to select delete and delete. And yes guys, this is all about this video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel guys. And see you in the next video and bye.